Let's put a brand new deadbolt on this door. You can do it yourself. Let me show you how. Start off by measuring 6 inches from the center of the latch to the center of the deadbolt. Line up your jig.
Okay.
This is adjustable. Make sure you have the right measurements. Measure from the edge of the door to the center of your doorknob, and then make sure that you're in the right setting there. We're good to go. Get your 2 1/8 inch hole saw. Let's start making holes. Now when drilling the hole, make sure we do not drill all the way through. Leave just the pilot hole. We'll take this out, we'll come around from the other side. Sorry. And by cutting this way, we will keep from blowing out a hole in the door. So we work it this way. Something you want to do at this point, you want to make sure that the hole is straight. Make sure it's not going up or down, left or right. So looking through the hole, boom, we see that that's perfect. We're going to leave the jig on there because now we need to bore the side of the door. So now we switch to the 1 inch hole saw. And we will go right through the end of the door. Again, make sure that your drill is not sideways, up or down. We want to go as straight as possible. Okay, again, once you bore this, you want to make sure that that hole is straight, right? We want to make sure it doesn't go left, right, up or down because it's going to bind the latch. Now we take this guy off. There's our finished product. So here's a question I get all the time. How do I know where to measure this? Front, back, left, right. You don't need a tape measure. Check this guy out. We're going to slide him right through the end of the door, and we're going to shut the door like we normally do. Let's push this guy in, wiggle it, pull it out, and let's see what happens. And if you look right there, that is our hole. That is the center of our door. We just did this. We pushed this guy out and it made that hole. Once we know what that measurement is, we will then grab our 1 inch spade bit and we will drill right through that hole. That's where our latch is going to go. Okay, here we go. 1 inch spade bit. We already marked our hole. Okay, and the deal on these, we want to go in just as far as we have to go for the latch to throw. This is a long bit, so no, we don't need to go in that far. Let's not just run it all the way through. Go as far as we need to go. Once we get the latch in, we'll find out if that's deep enough. If it's not, we got a little more for it. Okay, so here's a really cool thing, right? Here's our latch. We know that this has to be countersunk in here, right? Right now, it's not countersunk. Right now, it sits out top. So what do we have to do to countersink this in? A couple things. We can chisel and do that way, or we use this cool tool right here. This gauges the edge of the door and look at the shape. And this is made by, I'm not going to give you a manufacturer, but by the color, if you know, you know. This plastic right here is adjustable. So look, we line this up to the middle of the hole. And as you notice, there's a gap right there. I slid that out, I turned it around. Let's see if there's any difference now. Perfect, now it lines right up against the side of the door. See that black thing? Now we just need to make sure that it's not like this or like this. You need to make sure that's straight up and down, and we're gonna go ahead and tap it. And when I say tap it, don't be nasty. I'm talking about with a hammer. After doing that, you can see what it does. It clearly outlines your latch. Now the cool thing about this tool is it's got this right here on the end. And what happens with that, you slide that into the hole and then you tap it down and it's going to pull this whole piece out. When you're done, flip it over, tap it up, it's going to take that whole piece out as well. Important to make sure that this is deep enough. If this is barely cut, then you got a chance of splitting your wood. Make sure that this is cut deep enough that it doesn't split. So I have tapped it down and look, when you pull it out, whammo, perfect hole. Look at that, just like that. No thinking involved. Just be careful. Take your time. Don't force it. Same thing for the top. Pop that out of there. And look, we got just a tiny bit of cleanup. No big deal. Grab a smaller chisel. Just poke it in there and twist. And look at that. It cleans it right up. Here's where it can get tricky for some people. We put the latch in, haven't screwed anything, but yet, look, that's not in the middle. So almost all deadbolt latches are reversible or extendable, right? So see if we extend that. Now that is in the middle, but the latch is upside down. So we'll just push it out. We'll put it right back in. And here's what I'm talking about when I say that. See how short the latch is? If we spin it, it gets longer, right? Shorter, longer. Just make sure up is that way. Now before putting any screws in, and we have this in the middle, and we've already cut this hole, let's go ahead and shut the door. Okay, door's shut. Let's see before we do anything else if this latch is going to throw. And it does. Perfect. Our next job is to make sure this gets in the middle of this, not forward, backwards, up, or down. So we need to mark this so we can cut this out. This little piece off your jig. Let's line this up the same way right here. So here's a critical part of this video. So notice we're cutting in this latch plate, right? The strike plate. We want to do the horizontal first, because when we start to chisel out the verticals, that will split the wood who knows how far. So if you make the horizontal cuts, that's where the splitting will stop. So when you chisel this, it will stop right there, and I'll show you. And this verticals, you want to be very gentle. Here you can be a little forceful. You need to get down deep enough so the thickness of the plate will be flush. Doing the verticals, you got to be very... Okay, here you go. So you see we've made these vertical lines as well. So here's a little chisel 101. See the bevel on that chisel? We never want to go down like this on the chisel where the bevel is like that, right? How you chisel, turn this over. The bevel goes down. We're not going to get the full depth right now. We're going to start right there. About halfway down, it'll really start cutting deep. And then we'll come back the opposite way to make it the thickness that we want. You have to be really, really patient when using these, because once we split the door frame, everything looks like crap. So here's what I talked about when I chiseled down, right? See how the bottom is much deeper than the top. So I chiseled down. Now we make sure that this is deep enough, and I will now chisel up. If this is not deep enough, you're going to split this wood. Make sure to cut this deeper, pound that chisel in there deeper. That way when we go up, it shears it off right there. So look, this tells you that we had this deep enough, at least for this cut, right? So we'll pop that guy out of there and whammo. Now we'll straighten this up. And again, you don't have to chisel. These chisels are extremely sharp. You can stick it in there and twist, and it will flatten these corners out. Again, try not to work on this edge right here because we'll blow it out of there. So once we get this squared up like this, and it's kind of hard one-handed, once we get this squared up like this, we'll check the depth of our cut right there. If that's good, then we'll start on the bottom. Again, little by little by little. If you cut this in and things seem sketchy, make sure that this is cut in deep enough. You can see that straight edge. Okay, there you go. We are cut in. So what I'm going to recommend is we go just one short screw right here. We'll shut the door and see if it latches. Okay, we got one screw in there. And let's see if it latches. And when you know, look right there, when I put that screw in up top, it moved this piece. So we'll glue that one. We'll glue that one down. But here's the important part. Door is shut. Let's see if it latches. Perfect. Latches like a champ. That's the important part. Okay, second screw is in. Again, always double check this latch works, and it works nice and smooth. So with the exception of that little guy, right, but we'll super glue that down, and we'll caulk it right there, so you won't see any hole or any split like that. The good news is it's just that little tiny wing, and it did that.